Okay, guys, welcome back to our PGA Tour Pro Career Mode, Season 5. We're currently at the International Challenge at Royal Troon in Scotland, which is just up the road from where I stay, about 3 miles, 4 miles as the crow flies. So I've checked my settings, I'm on the right settings. Cat's up the telly. He's thinking of jumping down. So we're in first place. We are 11 under par. I think who was second? Because it's been a couple of days since I've played. Oh, who was it? I'm trying to think. Well, it's a little bit windy. It's 8 to 12 miles per hour, so that's going to probably make it just a little bit more interesting. It was Jason Day. Jason Day, I think, was 9 under. But I was out at the weekend. As I say, I took my redundancy from work. So, as I talk at this moment in time, I'm actually out of a job. So the plan is I'm obviously going to look for a job, but I'm going to take a little bit of chill time. Just not relax, take it easy, but
EA Sports and the PGA Tour
just take some time off, but not too long. If a job comes up, then I'll go for it. That I want, or I can do, or
Frank, through the years,
just to fill that gap.
At the Open Championship played at Royal
But I was away and I was actually out with some folk for work. It was a fantastic night. I actually said I wasn't going to drink too much alcohol, but well, the way things go, you have a pint, you have another pint, you might have a half, like vodka. So there we go, we're 2 shots ahead. So I wouldn't say I was blitzed, but I'd had a couple, but had a great night. It's always nice to meet people, friends, almost like family, to be honest, workmates, and had a great night. We're playing golf, I think, Friday. Again, some guys for work, so I'm kind of looking forward to that. Actually, be the first time that I've played a game of golf and I've been able to have a sleep, and I've not came from a night shift and went straight to the course and just been really tired. So I'm actually looking forward to going to the golf course relaxed and sort of ready for it. Hey, let's concentrate on the golf here.
Club selection obviously is crucial.
It's imperative today.
Take an extra club or two, choke down.
So
very much so.
It's going to bring it back just a little bit. Just play within ourselves in that shot there. Should be pretty decent. Yeah, so I think the last video recorded would have been, to think about this, probably last week sometime.
Sitting up. It's got the best view as well. You don't even need
trying if it was a Tuesday or a Wednesday morning. Not quite sure. Bounce. Yeah, that 64-degree wedge is an absolute must in the bag. You just get that control from it.
Settles in over the putt.
Whoa, okay, I see a problem. I've got the beads on. Why have I got beads? Right, I know the line now, so but I'm going to change that. I must have been. I don't know why that's on. Green grid, no beads. Yes. We kind of know the line there, so to be honest, we probably would have made that putt anyway. So Day goes to 10 under. We're at 12. 2-shot lead. Difficult wind coming off this side here.
On the entire course. What do you have to do to stay away from them?
Well, it plays in the same direction.
I've noticed the problem here.
So the prevailing breeze normally off the right.
It does this when you change the settings.
Let the ball go to ground, let it run out.
So
There's
we'll go
11 bunkers in total.
We'll go to Classic. Go back out. Then we'll go back in. Change it back. Sometimes you lose the grid. No, not so much the grid, but the actual swing meter when you change something. So let's see if that's. That's us back. Yeah, so we almost had we could possibly have had a sub 60 round here yesterday. I think we bogeyed. Did we bogey 17?
80 yards to the pin here. Little wind at his back.
But I was kind of commentating and get that shot done, and I knew we were pretty close, or we had a chance of getting like a sub 60. But I didn't see it in the commentary because I knew it'd be the kiss of death. We got to 17th, I think. I'm sure we did a bogey at one hole.
Momentum can quickly go in the right direction if he makes this.
And we missed a couple of shots actually. So we probably could easily have shot a sub 60. And this putt is. What's this putt? Maybe just a tiny bit left edge. Just grabbed it, just made it. Birdie start.
2 holes, 2 birdies. Frank, looking at the third, what are the sort of key decisions that you have to make?
We can drive this bird today. That's perfect.
That's about 285 yards. This is not a hole really.
If you give it a bit extra sauce, just for a bit of insurance policy. That's how you do it. 337 yards.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for 11.
And he's set up for his second shot here, looking to knock it on the green.
Let's bring this back. Maybe it's 41 to the pin, so maybe the wind's behind, so I'm going to bring it back to there. I've got it under. Now that might actually work. No. That was pretty poor. I should have hit that on that money. Bing! Well, that's how you do it. Mess up the approach and then chip in. Was that blue? That was for a birdie. No, I don't know. That was a birdie.
Can you cut the corner on the tee shot on this dog
leg? It's for par.
Well, Rich, you have to guarantee
we're going to blast this.
280 yards. That bunker that protects that side is the big problem if you go down
this is quite a difficult hole. It's quite a narrow fairway, and it kind of starts going away from you. We could probably drive this big here. I'm thinking maybe there and fade it. Do the old Darth fade it. Oh baby. Ping.
Look at this. Look at all the power in that coil.
Oh, she's big.
Long, just met longer.
Perfect.
That is just a beautiful shot. Now from a good position in the fairway.
Wins behind as well, so God, we could probably get a pitching wedge up here. I think I'm gonna go with that. We'll hit it short as well. But we reckon it's good. That was just kind of misjudged that there. And you did hit it a little bit under the power that we wanted, so.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to
possible
make a
chip
birdie.
in here.
This is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't
Short
seem to be
again, and my
play.
power just
Only thing
minus
you're really looking at
2%.
right now is just the flag.
And it makes the green in regulation.
That's slack, but got a chance of another birdie, so.
Birdie try again here today. Had a nice birdie on this hole yesterday.
Take it straight. Get in the hole! Well,
No problem.
15 under.
Does look good.
That's 4 straight birdies we've had. Jason Day's actually birdied, he's went to 11.
Now to the par 3 fifth. Frank, what are you trying to do here?
Oh,
Really, anything on
difficult,
those greens can give you a
difficult hole
birdie
here.
putt. So allow for the bounce and roll. Just avoid those
Now,
3 bunkers on the left.
We
and
could
that
play
short
it
one right.
with a wind, so we're going to aim out to the right, or we could go left and fade it in. The fade might actually be the better shot because it's going to put a little bit more loft on the club, as they say. So I'm going to do it there. I'm going to compensate for the wind. 4 iron now. I'm just going to put a little bit of loft on it.
This has really been an airtight performance to this point. Just flawless.
It's cutting in, it's cutting in.
Should be
Needs
pretty
to
good
land
right
soft,
there.
though, it's too long.
Safe side. Frank had hit the green.
Good idea, though.
Just didn't have enough backswing.
Just means you're coming in over the majority of the green instead of going with the wind and coming over that edge where the rough is.
Opportunity with his second shot here.
Right. Downhill on this, is it going to roll a little bit? The wind's quite strong. I don't. It's that kind of unknown here. Roll. Oh, that's the first par we've had.
Right there.
I still say the 3 quick system is the best way to go in this
Concentrating
game.
on the read.
The analog, when you play with the analog sticks, I just find myself it's too easy to play like a straight shot all the time. I mean, there's the odd time you come off the top
Now,
analog stick and you maybe hit it a bit right or left or whatever, but for me,
you can pay the
it's just too easy.
price here, Frank, for a mistake.
You can. You can't reach this green with your tee shot, so there's no reason to even try. A good drive, bounds down the right side.
3 quick, there's more chance of just hitting some bad shots.
But this is one tee shot to concentrate on.
I mean, playing like Sawgrass,
There's always advantage of getting further than most,
17th
Rich,
with
and
analog
straighter
sticks
than most.
on
When you
a
put the
Sunday
two
pin
together,
with the pins right
it's
at the
just
edge,
straight
just
up
over
a
the
head
bunker
start.
on the right hand side. Playing that with an analog stick, it's a tough shot, but it's not as tough as playing it on a 3 quick swing where if you're just short in power or too much power, or you just miss the bottom mark and you're right or left of target. I mean, if you're left of target, you might have a chance, but if you're right, you probably had it. You're in the water. Right, this is quite a long par 5. Wind's behind 255. Could we hit a 3-wood and get it up that distance? So I'm going to do it again. I'm going to fade it in here. I have to give this full beans, I think. Oh yeah, baby!
This has just been an outstanding performance and strong winds to play this
Look at
well.
that. Oh, this could be perfect. Right, roll up. Keep rolling. Just a bit more.
On the dance floor here at the 6th.
Just a wee bit more
But
oomph.
still a pretty hard putt coming up, about 30 feet away. A good 29-foot putt here.
And we're uphill quite a bit. I mean, that's it slopes severe, then it kind of Kind of does come back, but I think about that. Just
you couldn't ask for
outside.
much more than that, except to make it.
Good putt though, quite aggressive, good for distance.
Made par yesterday, this one for birdie.
Just a little bit of compensation there. I went straight.
Just an amazing display. The records continue
Well,
to
5-shot lead at the moment.
Ball's teed up, ready to fly here at the 7th.
Oh man, this is going to
elevated tee, so you see all the problems in front of you. A couple of bunkers
I'm
down
going to
the
aim near
left,
this
two
green
down the
actually.
right, but it's links golf, so you know where you got to go. That's in between them.
Just missed the bottom. And we're going to win that bunker. Yeah. Oh, I hope that comes back a little bit.
Digs in, ready for the bunker shot.
Too
Get a
bad.
second shot here.
89,
A little bit
92%.
behind that ball, an inch or two.
Wind's helping though, so that power percentage of the lie could, the wind could maybe just make that a bit right, so I'm not going to actually move it. I'm just going to compensate for the wind. Get up! Could have went a little bit more.
Generate some momentum here at the 7th hole. This for birdie.
No, he seems happy.
Behind this putt for birdie.
Mr. Soapy. Well, we're uphill again. It's not bad being uphill. It's hard to see with this aiming arc. My meter's right on the hole, which is not good. Let me go a bit there. Just run over.
It looked like it was certainly going in just a fraction too
Didn't miss that bit
aggressive.
much.
Remember, line and speed go together.
Sometimes you want that birdie so badly, and all of a sudden you're faced with a lot of work, more work than you had hoped for, just to make the par.
Get par.
In for par. Frank, the 8th hole, it is one of the most famous in the
Oh,
world.
went
the little
right,
postage stamp
almost
par
straight
three.
in her face,
The
and just a
front part of the
slight
screen's
bit
the
of.
widest, Rich. Then it starts to narrow
off
up.
there.
So you never know. Maybe going a little lower.
But we're
if
70
you're gonna
foot
go
down,
towards
so
the
that's
back
like
of the
a-
green. But really, if you're going to err, you want to
club.
err on that first third, first half of the screen.
Yeah, you don't want to come in too hot and roll it off the back.
I think maybe go up at 128 here. Just because it's downhill. Come on, baby. Get close, get up. Shot.
Frank,
Right on
this
line,
is
though, but
here in
just
regulation,
short.
but still hasn't missed the chance to make par.
It'll be interesting to see if he's got this shot in his toolbox coming up. Second shot.
Possible chip in here, guys. Oh, we had it short. See, that's,
And he's made it on the
as I
green.
keep saying, that's why I like the 3-quick swing, because it just, you know, with an analog swing,
just requires
you
a
always
little
seem
bit
to
of
be there or
focus.
thereabouts with the sort of power, distance and that. Even down to putting with the 3-quick swing is
Solid
quite
strike.
edgy, if you can put it that way.
Ready to go here at the 9th at Royal Troon Golf Club.
Oh, it's
423 yards.
downhill
What are you
all the
looking to
way.
do with this one, Frank?
What's another one that's dog leg
It's got a
left?
bit of fade on it.
It's called the Monk, actually, because it faces the village of Monktown. One bunker on the left, 285
kinda-
yards to carry that, but it's not that you
But actually,
can't
not too
carry
bad. We'll get a
it.
bit
You
of,
cut the ball off that.
bit of roll here.
And now it's right in his wheelhouse. Good position where he can attack the pin.
He has all those options now. That ball's sitting up. You can bring it in high. You can bring it in low. The choice is yours.
Right, downhill wise, so the ball's going to sort of fade off this hillside a little. The wind's coming the other way, so it's going to probably, more likely, it's just going to bring it back a little bit. 103, should take a tiny bit off it. Got a cat brushing against it. Yep, see you, Nick on. Way too big. Plus 4%.
This is going,
that's not good.
Gone.
Only thing that one was missing.
Bit of a misjudgment.
Frank.
Oh, look at that. Air-mailed that green. I mean, what a bad decision.
Difficult little shot here. I don't know what that's why it could do in. But get in the hole. Oh, birdie. 17 under par. Jason Day, birdie's 10. So let's take a wee look at the scorecard for the front nine.
You're looking to make birdie here. You're happy to make
So
a par and move on.
pretty decent start there. 4 straight birdies.
One of the hardest things about the night
Then we parred the 5th hole, birdied 6, parred 7 and 8, and then birdied the 9th there with that chip in. So we're 6 under par, out in 30. Now, I'm trying to think, what's it's par 71? So 11 under par is the 60. So, well, we're not far off it. As I say, we're 6 under, so we just need to get 5 under. 5 under par in the back 9. And if we get 6, we get a sub 60. Not that I'm rooting for a... If we get it, we get it. I reckon these holes are going to be a wee bit more trickier. Because we're probably going to be coming back into the wind slightly. It's a difficult driving hole, this. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up here with a draw. I've had a draw, but I've had it right, so it's a kind of mixed bag. We're probably going to be in the rough.
This is definitely not going down the fairway.
It doesn't look good. I think it's going to be in the deep rough.
It's just in the rough, so it's not bad. Yeah, you're getting your breakfast soon. It's still early. Nick, it's only 7:15. Yes, that's my microphone.
Second shot from the rough. It's on the way.
You like rubbing my mic, don't you? You saying something? Come on, Nick on. What you saying? See, he goes quiet. Right, ball's probably looks as if it's above the feet slightly. So, not going to go as much with that wind. It's uphill, plus percentage, 84 and 89. God, that's maybe... I'm going to go 2 clubs, bring it back. 197 feels good. It's looking actually not too bad. I see you, Nick, on. It's too early for breakfast. Just a bit short. Saying anything? Huh? Nick on. Nick on. Are you saying anything? You're not talking. Come and say something. No. You can probably hear these purrs. Right. Oh, maybe. What? Is that cat pushed? No, I think he pushed my thing up. Right, maybe a chip in here. Would be a bit more aggressive. Oof. No. Be aggressive, but...
Solid play, part of the green.
What are you saying, Nick on? You're getting very kind of lovey-dovey here. Huh?
Settles in over the putt.
I think... Oh, God, what? Just whack my mic. Got a little bit of break. I think it's just left edge. Yeah.
Has his par.
Well, Jason Day gets another birdie here.
Frankie, come to an Open Championship.
He's at 12 under.
You expect to hear the term gorse. You see it here on the 11th hole. If you do end up in the gorse, what can you possibly do to get out?
Well, anything you can. A lot of the times it's an unplayable lie. But if you remember back in 2004, Ernie Els tried to play a ball when it was
yeah, the wind's going to be slight on her face, so it's, I think the back nine's going to be just a little bit more awkward, if I'm honest.
This shot, a full 200 yards.
Again, the why, wind.
Well, Frank, these winds have not at all subsided.
A long shot here.
Yeah, the same for everybody.
6 foot up, so I'm not going to take in. I usually come down with a longer iron because you get a bit more roll. So I'm actually going to hit this normal, I think. Because I think that's going to be being 6 foot up.
This looks like it's going to find the target.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice. That'll do. What are you saying, Nick on? You went quiet. Why are you not talking? Nick on. Nick on. Why are you not? You're not talking. Here we go. Oh, this is a roller coaster putt. It's almost like. I don't know if this is a green where it's. Well, he wants his belly scratched. Man. I mean, the green's quite undulating. You can see there's wee hollows and dips and banks, and it really is. I'm not going to say this is a hit and hope, but. Wow. I don't know. I mean, look, see if you actually watch that. Look, it's bouncing up and down. That's how much. I really don't know. 8 inches down as well. Holy boney. Yeah, that was quite a bit more break than what I anticipated.
It was bold. Very bold.
You don't want to let
Whoa,
this one get away.
Easy, Tiger.
This is about concentration and focus at this point.
So we get a part.
He's made it.
So still got a 5-shot lead. We've got an 11-shot lead over Todd and Ishikawa.
They call the 11th hole here
Ricky!
Railway. Maybe I'm being negative, but I think it should be called gorse because that's all I can see on this opening shot.
Difficult hole this because the wind's coming across and the fairway's sloping the other way, so this is not an easy shot. So we may manufacture a bit of a slice. Let's just do that. We missed the top bit there.
Missed that one.
Just kind of really hold up against the wind.
Going towards the rough.
And that's the other thing over that. The analog, the analog with, if you hit a draw or a fade, or you put any kind of any spin in the ball, it's so difficult to hit it with the analog stick because you've got to swing along that axis. Whereas this, you can actually manufacture shots without really. I mean, there's risk in it because of if you miss the power meter at the top and the arc at the bottom. But it's not like the analog stick where it's just unplayable, really, to be honest. 10. A few feet up.
Frank, this really is kind of a good lesson. You and I had said earlier that it looked gloomy, but you dig in, you keep fighting.
I don't know what he's doing. I can't see.
You have to credit his competitor.
Whoa. Just missed that guy's head.
We're still not on the green after that second shot.
But still not done. A good third shot. Maybe get away here with par.
In the hole.
That is professional.
We've had a couple of chip-ins in this round. That moves us to 18 under.
And now the tee shot here at the 472-yard par 4 13th.
A hole that bends to the right. Ideally, he goes after it like he is here.
Well, you talking, Vader? Nikon's not talking anymore.
Come on, you can't hit a ball that hard.
That is crushing.
Oh, that's crushed.
He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball, and this shot, he is on the fairway, over 300 yards.
Okay, 182, 3 foot up, winds coming right across. 6 iron. We're just going to take a little bit off it. I've kind of went right at target with the wind. It's going to take it a little bit more. Might not even make the green.
Frank had hit the green, but just didn't have enough backspin.
So you wonder what he's thinking on that.
Cats are having a duel. One's behind my computer screen,
Needs to hit this close.
and the other one's at my feet in pounce mode. Now here we go. Quite a long pitch this, but it is holeable. Oh, short, am I right at target? Yeah. Well, no chip in there. For that, I think for the next game that comes out, whenever it does, probably next year, I think they need to go back with the analog stick to the pro. I think they called it the pro swing, where you either had to hit a draw or a fade, and you can't hit it straight. The only time you get it a straight shot is when you're under 100. It was 120 yards or kind of shorter than that, and then you had the ability to hit a straight shot. But I liked it when you had the pro swing. You actually had to make a draw swing, or it was actually easier to draw it. And I kind of liked that. I actually thought that was quite good. Yeah, I'm going to go into the wind here again. I'm going to hit a draw 5 foot down. Playing into the wind, so I'm going to go with 5. I'm just going to take 198. 99. Just draw this a little bit into the wind, hold it up. Now, flat it good. Oh, we're not going to get. Oh, it's not going to be far off. Bounce and go. Perfect. Basically, all I'm doing there is playing a fade shot, going over sort of more of the green instead of aiming way out to the left there and letting the wind bring it back. I'm actually aiming right and putting draw spin on it. And what happens is you've got to kind of aim it and then put the draw spin and then take the draw spin to compensate for the wind by the pin. And that's how I do that shot. And this is a tricky little putt. There's a little bit of break on it. There or there. I think I'm going to go there. Oh baby, get in. 19 under.
Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Now at the 15th at Royal Troon Golf Club, 483-yard par 4. This, Frank, is one of the hardest holes in the course.
It's certainly a stout
He'll
par
just
four
feed
at
it off that
distance.
wind.
If you're playing it into a head breeze, then 260 yards is certainly going to be a big tee shot.
Right at target.
Yards takes all the bunkers
That's
out of
going to
play.
be that.
Whoop, this is
in
taken
the
off on a
bunker.
weird line.
Oh, it's getting in the heavy stuff.
Looks like.
Not
on the fairway here. This could be a tough
I just missed
shot
my
coming
top.
up next.
I missed the top power meter,
Second shot
and I just
coming
put
out
my
of the
timing
rough
off the
here.
bottom half. 55% to 64%. Oh my god! Right, there's absolutely no way I'm going. Now, I should never be able to hit a driver from this rough. That's another thing that they need to sort out for the next game. There's no way you can hit a driver from heavy rough. So all I'm going to do is just blast this up. Oof.
So missed the fairway, and now he's back where he needs to be.
Yeah, minimise the problem.
Get it back onto the fairway there.
Third shot, looking for a good one.
What is that? 6 foot down, so maybe put a wee bit extra because the wind's going to bring us back a little bit. Get close. Oh, get there. Get there. Go. Bounce. Not enough.
Disappointing from that kind of a spot when you come up short.
Yeah, you're licking your chops over that one. Shot you think you could hit directly at the flag. Now, test for the short game.
Well, I've always got a possible chip in here. Oh, just missed.
And he's made the green.
Well, that was for par. I
Just
don't
needs to
think
keep
there's a
it
sub
steady
60.
here over the putt.
I've not really been thinking about sub 60 if I'm honest. Bogey up to 18. Jason Day's bogeyed. So still a 7-shot lead, man.
Really valuable.
Could be an easy
Now
win.
a lone par 5 on the back nine, the 16th, and while you might
Right.
be thinking birdie here, you may want to think again. What are the options off the tee? Frank?
Right,
Well, really,
I'm
there's
basically just
only
going to hit a
one option,
driver
that's
here.
keep it short of that
I've
bird,
not
which
played
is
this hole
280 yards, so
at
that
all
makes
well.
it 540 yards, played that much longer.
I'm going to go with a bit of power. Oh, I've come over it again. Might just catch that fairway.
Good contact, good
Good
result.
shot there. Well, it actually was quite a bad shot I hit, but the result's
Close
okay.
to 300, 290. Second shot.
299. Right, we're going to hit a driver. Just try and move it as much as possible. We could actually have made that green. If we'd hit that a bit more direction-wise, a bit straighter, we would have been on the green.
Great knees, great hands in this shot.
Yeah, touch.
I don't know about
you have to
his
have that feel. You have
stance is a
something
bit.
between the ball and the club face, so it's
It's
a
a bit
different
iffy.
feel. But you also
A bit extra.
have to have imagination.
Oh, cha-cha. Look at the pitch
That's where the
marks.
men separate
Oh,
themselves
right in the
from
hole.
That was just
To
a
the right.
beautiful bunker shot.
That's skill right there. Birdie putt coming up. A par on this hole yesterday.
Just left edge. Ooh, get in there. That gets the shot back from the last hole.
Amazing
Just
display.
back to
The
19,
records
but
continue to
what,
fall.
8 under par? We started at 11. So,
Frank, now to the hole they called Rabbit. 222-yard par 3.
I don't know why it's called Rabbit, because this is certainly some
Yeah, we
tough
could
par 3. Green
bring this
sits
off
up
the
a
wind
little
here
bit.
because we're
There's a big roll off on the left
3
side.
wood.
Well
241.
bunkered. This takes a brilliant long iron shot just to keep it on the green.
A little bit off it. Right. Oh, land. Oh, go. Roll. Roll a little. Partly green.
Try up next.
Sets up a birthday chance.
This for another birdie on this hole on the week.
Some really tricky par 3s at Itron. Quite long, especially with the wind. Tell you what, there's not much in this. There is these subtle breaks, but it's pretty level for the start. Just a little bit
You couldn't ask for much more than that. except
left to
make
right
it.
break. Just subtle enough that you really couldn't notice it as much.
Good par. Frank, at the 1989 Open Championship, Greg Norman was in great position in that playoff with Mark Calcavecchi, and I believe it was Wayne Grady. What happened to Norman?
Well, he started off tremendous in the playoff.
Probably
The
a bit
playoff was
there.
1, 2,
Might have been
17, and
bringing it
18. He birdied the first and the second hole. Missed the
Rip
17th
it.
green just on the left. Took
Rip
three
it.
from the edge, which allowed Calcavecchi and Wayne Grady back in. Then took driver up of 18. It bounced just one hop too far and found that bunker on the right side. And of course, the rest was history, and Mark Calcavecchi was crowned the Open champion.
Near that bunker.
So often, so unlucky. Major championship.
Bad.
Long and straight, about 320 yards, and in the fairway.
I'm going to draw this in just for the fun of it. So there you go. So I'm aiming there. So obviously the wind's going to take it away to my right. But what I'm going to do is bring it back, and then probably you kind of adjust. So you're actually aiming for where the wind's going to be. So that's maybe going to be a bit there. And hit the shot. And what happens is you hit a draw, but you see that it doesn't draw full amount because you're compensating for the wind. Probably could have went another little bit over, but
Unbelievable that never deviated offline.
Bogey here
see a bit of break.
Chance to better that today.
From the maybe right edge plus. I'm gonna go right edge. Hello, baby. No, birdie to finish. That puts us with 20 under par.
And that wraps up the third round. Just one more to go before we crown our champion.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm looking
Jason
at my
Day
crystal ball, Rich, but that
shot a 78, 1 under par today. We've got a 10 shot
sitting
lead.
at the leaderboard on top of it right now.
Oh, see the last Tiger Woods game, you had an AI difficulty level setting, so you could actually sort of make the AI players just a little bit more aggressive. Kind of, you probably need that for the next game coming up. That would be just where you could tweak it so that if you're winning too many tournaments, you could say, right, I'm going to go up the next level. Maybe you're still winning tournaments, right, I'm going to go up another level, and then you get to a point where you're competing for tournaments, but you're not winning every single tournament. You know, you've got to play really well just to win it. So we are, I mean, what, we're 15 shots clear of Jimmy Walker, Ishikawa, and Stefani. And then we're 10 shots ahead of second place Jason Day. So we go into the final round with a 10 shot lead, so I think it's safe to say that we've probably got this one in the bag. Wind conditions are the same 8 to 12 as it was for this round, so, well, to be honest guys, the fourth round is going to be probably, I would say, pretty easy. I don't think there's going to be much skill in it. You know, we could actually have a disastrous round and still win. So guys, that's going to conclude the third round of the International Challenge at Royal Troon. Once again, hit the subscribe button. It would be greatly appreciated. And I will see you for more sports videos and other videos coming up soon. Thanks for watching guys. See you later. Bye.